Check it out, guys. Look what has arrived from the big bad toy store. This box is huge. And this is pretty neat. They packaged it nice and securely. It's got a little these cushions here. So check out this really cool looking retro looking box, but this was actually made in 2020. And Hasbro also released a 2015 version of this, which was probably the same exact mold, but from what I can tell from pictures, the paint application is a bit more detailed on the 2020 release. Reason why I didn't get the 2015 version is I didn't want to spend the $80 on it. But when they released this again, I was definitely happy to spend $150 on this. Wait, why is this stuck? What is it stuck on? I don't understand. There we go, nothing inside the box, let it be known. Let's take the contents out. We'll start with the main fuselage, which actually is gonna take everything out too. Okay. All right, that's empty now. Okay. Hiya! Empty. There are some parts on this one. Here's where a lot of the main parts are. I see the display stand is right here, and also one of the carrying crates things. Let's see. But here is the main part of the Slave I. I like this, but let's go ahead and put it together. Oh, I see the stickers that people complain about. So I found the instruction manual. I mean, it doesn't seem like many parts, but I want to make sure I don't F anything up here. I'm not going to put the stickers on yet. I don't want to mess it up or anything. And plus, I think they look kind of interesting, to say the least. But we're going to start with this part, the canopy, which seems to be the easiest part to see where it goes. Just going to kind of put it in here. Oh, okay. You kind of have to lock it into place with these inserts over here. There you go. Sweet. Uh-oh. I just dropped one of the seismic chargers. That would have ended my life. It says, wings must be assembled in landing mode for cockpit functionality. So I guess you have to do it like this, otherwise it might mess up. Am I just gonna jam it in there? I don't know how hard I'm supposed to put it in there. Let's do the other side over here. So once again, it's going to be in landing mode before you do this. I don't know how hard it has to be in there. I don't know if it's... Does it put the snap in? I don't know. Well, they seem to be turning together. That's good. Actually, I didn't even read this thing. I don't know what this is. Probably like one of those, before attempting to assemble, some kind of warning thing. Should I put these things in? These are like the tail guns. I can try to put them in at the same time, if that makes a difference. That's pretty cool. These are the missiles that kind of shoot from this. That's kind of cheesy, but I like it. Yeah, you can launch these missiles apparently. Let's see. Whoa! I don't think you saw that, but it went pretty high in the air. That was kind of funny. So yeah, this is obviously just going to go in here like this. I say obviously, then I can't get it in. Let me put these seismic charges in here. Boom! I just blew everything up again. Yeah, the side of the fuselage opens up, and then you can put some figures, have them stand up on these pegs over here. And we got a control panel back here, which looks to be of the same sticker quality as this. It's way back in there. And also, careful you don't hit this button. That'll drop the seismic charge. You don't want that to happen. And then the back of this ship opens up as well. So this one, there you go. That kind of comes down. Guess you can put this in here. Is that right? Maybe it's backwards. So, oh, there you go. kind of like that. There you go. That clicks right in. I guess that's like an escape pod or something. I don't know. Then we got this. This is supposed to come out. There you go. Ooh, that's kind of weird. There's like little paint irregularities in the ramp there. So yeah, I remember in Empire Strikes Back, you know, they're walking up this ramp to load Han Solo inside, which Han Solo actually goes inside here. I can make use of this stand, which looks kind of like a snow scraper. If you're from the South, you probably have no idea what a snow scraper is. So I was trying to figure out how this went on. You know, I made the mistake of having this pointing out like that and then trying to load it on like this, but I looked at the instructions, it goes like that, and then that'll make it fit right in there. There you go, perfect fit. So bam, and we can go ahead and put carbonized Han Solo into the cockpit up there. Yeah, so we're just gonna pop this open here, and then not very gently, but we're gonna put Han Solo in here, which is kind of weird looking. Bam. Okay, let's give you some measurements, but you're probably wondering how tall this thing actually is. Well, if we're going to include the base stand into it, it's going to stand, let's see, 20 inches high. Wingspan is 16 3/4 inches wide. This is 1/18 scale, made for the 3.75 inch figures, and let me go get some really quick. We got some clone troopers loading up Han Solo inside the cargo space for Slave I. Jango's right here. That's the original owner of the Slave I. Had a different color scheme. And then we'll have Obi-Wan. He's like, oh no, you're not taking this guy away that I don't even know yet. Ha 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 ha. So Bubba has to get out of here because, you know, he can take on a Jedi, but there's no telling if Mace Windu might pop up and chop his head off. So let's go ahead and get the ship airborne. All right, we're gonna put Jango inside the driver's seat. I took off his jetpack because I don't think he would fit inside this area here. Okay, he's kind of tilting forward a little bit. See that? Oh, shoot. Well, his head just fell in. Crap, he's locked in here now because his freaking head is in the thing. There you go. All right, how does that look? Does that look a little better? I heard of people putting more figures in here to counteract the falling motion here. All right, so we are loading up Han Solo, Jango's great bounty here. Jango posing as his son Boba Fett. So we're gonna get this ready for their great escape. But oh no, we got Mace Windu and Obi-Wan trying to stop Slave I from taking off. That won't do. We gotta take him out. Wait, you take that, Mace. Wait, why is it firing? Fire! There, oh, take that, Obi-Wan. So this thing's gonna take off. Oh, did you see that? How in the cockpit, the thing went with the horizon, and this thing's gonna take off. And uh-oh, wait a minute. These guys are still kind of moving. Uh-oh. Well, what are we gonna do about that, guys? Oh, I'll tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna drop some seismic charges on them. Bam! Take that, Mace. Take that, Mace again. All right, guys, so that was my look at the Slave I 2020 release by Hasbro, 1/18 scale. It's so beautiful. I really do like the paint applications on this. If I had the know-how, you know, I would have gotten the 2015 release of this because it's a lot cheaper than this one. And then I could have just, you know, painted it myself. Or I could have sent it to one of my friends who paints and they could have done a pretty good job too. But I don't do that. So I settled with the 2020 release, which looks pretty darn good. I don't really intend to play with it. I am going to put it on display next to some other Boba Fett memorabilia. But reason why I got this, you know, I've always been a fan of Boba Fett, but it was the release of the Book of Boba Fett and also Mandalorian that really got me, you know, wanting to get this, you know, finally. And that kind of brings me to the topic of, you know, the more recent depictions of Boba Fett, you know, on Mandalorian and the Book of Boba Fett. I feel like on the Mandalorian, Boba Fett was exactly how I pictured him to be after he got out of the Sarlacc pit. They even showed tons of footage of him flying his fire spray gunship. So it was so awesome seeing him on Mandalorian. And then when they announced that he was going to have his own show, The Book of Boba Fett, I was even more excited. But once he got to The Book of Boba Fett, something happened with the writing and the directing, or the direction of Boba Fett, because they turned him into a completely different person. As flawed as The Book of Boba Fett was, I think Mandalorian showed us that there's a lot of potential with the Boba Fett character. But yeah, basically I wanted to put this on display next to my my Jabba the Hutt palace throne room. You know, that Boba Fett uses as his throne in the Book of Boba Fett. So I'm gonna put them next to each other, and that's gonna be my cool display. But I am very happy with this spaceship here. I was looking on Hasbro Pulse, and they had sold out of this. The only place that didn't sell out of this would be eBay, which is overpriced, and then you have Big Bad Toy Store, which at the time I made this video, it's not sold out yet. So I definitely jumped on their website and then grabbed this. That this is so cool.